YouTube? What's going on? Big H. Been missing in action for a couple days. 3:15 in the morning. Waiting for my clock to turn over. On my way to Shelbyville, Tennessee for a drop and hook. I think the last time I talked to you guys, and thank you for stopping by Big H Trucking. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I just finished up TNT classes. So I am a certified TNT trainer. Running out of Pittston, East Coast. But to this date, Saturday morning, I still have nobody. I just actually signed an arbitration agreement last night, so I'm assuming once all that paperwork goes through, they'll hook me up with a trainer. And if this person happens to be watching my channel and we link up, all I ask for is someone who has enthusiasm, someone who's willing to learn, is teachable. This can be a life-changing career for the good. If you work hard, you'll get rewarded. So with that being said, I'm tired. But I'm out and at it. Like I said, making my way down to...
you have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Making my way down to Tennessee, Shelbyville, Tennessee.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I know what I've got. Thank you for reminding me. So I did my pre-trip. I need another minute so I can get my 14 back, my 11 back, and anyway, we're gonna get rolling. Nothing exciting is happening. I know this is a boring YouTube video. That means that's good. That's a good thing, right? Drama free. So this is a one-day drop and hook. Actually, I picked it up yesterday afternoon, late, about 4 o'clock. Made my way down to... I actually picked it up in Illinois. And I'm in Leroy, Illinois. Whatever that means. I'm on I-55 going south, taking this to 57. We're going to give you a little preview of me leaving the, well, a couple minutes. Gotta let it warm up. I like to warm up my truck for a little bit. But what I'm working on really hard is my fuel economy. I mean, you heard my last video, 2 videos ago. I'm throwing 21 cents out the window per mile. I like to get that cut down to 15, 14, 13 cents per mile. You know, I'm doing 65 miles an hour still, but I'm going to take my time getting up to speed. Use more cruise control, and basically I'm going to try to keep the boost under 20 as much as possible. That's where the fuel savings come into play. I'm used to just taking the pedal, smashing it to the floor like a dragster, trying to get up to speed as fast as possible, and that's killing me fuel wise. If you add up 21 cents doesn't sound like a lot, but when you start doing 3,000 miles a week, 2,500 miles a week, that becomes an enormous bill each and every week. What I also do, that's kind of a mistake, I also keep fuel in this truck. What do you mean by that? Instead of me letting it run out to under a quarter tank and getting into the red and then filling up or putting diesel in. Like yesterday, I happened to pass a pilot. It was just a bad habit. I was over a half a tank, and I saw I was paying $3.79 a gallon, which was the cheapest in the whole region. I decided to stop and top it off. Probably not the smartest thing to do, because that all adds up for this week's pay period. I need to learn to relax, take a breath, and realize that I can stop down the road. So basically, on that tank of gas, on that half a tank, it was about 5/8 of a tank I had left, just between a half and 5/8. The small little lines, by the way, are eighths of a tank. If you're wondering what 5/8 is, it's between a half and 3/4. There's probably no reason for me to get fuel at that particular time, but nature, I had to get reefer fuel. I needed some def. I said, you know what? Let me throw 60 gallons in here. But again, that's going to get added to next week's pay period. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to force myself, because I have to stop and top off the reefer before I drop this off. If I don't need fuel, I'm not going to get fuel. I mean, if I'm not down by a quarter, below a quarter, I'm not gonna stop to get diesel. I'm not gonna do it. Because again, every time I do that, it's money that's getting taken out of my pocket for the pay period, and not good. So anyway, I'm babbling, waiting for my clock to turn. She's about to in about 2 minutes, and that's it, folks. So. Again, short video, just a little quick update. Nothing happening, nothing exciting. I am kind of looking forward to training, and I'm also not looking forward to training. Again, I'm concerned about my sleep, getting sleep, and the person that I get has the same desire to learn as I did. But we're going to be patient. We're going to take a breath. And we're going to smooth out the roughness from the word go. So basically, I'll sit up in the passenger seat for the first, hopefully, only a day or two before I feel confident to get behind and explain to them, to him, because it's going to be a him. There's no her in my truck. I'm going to explain to him that what it takes to be a good driver and the things associated with it, not just being a steering wheel holder, but to be teachable and to be safe. More importantly, to be safe. Safety is number one. So, hey, listen, I came in with bad habits. My trainer took them edges right off pretty quickly, and I kept on working on it until it became second nature. We all come in here with bad habits. Period. The end. I'm driving a car, and what do you mean? Well, we all tend to, because in a big truck, we all tend to ride the shoulder a little bit too much, closer to that white line, because you're afraid of the width of the truck. You gotta learn to go down the center of the road. You've got to learn to use your blinkers a little bit more often. And now. Things like that. Looking down the road a little further. You know, more than normal. I mean, way down the road as far as you can see. Because if I see brake lights down the road, that's an indication for me to start slowing down, because trucks take a lot longer to stop than a car, especially with 40,000, 45,000 in the box. I mean, little things like that don't appear to be much, but at the end of the day, those are really important. Because if you're riding the shoulder and you happen to go in the middle lane, if you ride that white line on the right side, your trailer, when you go around the corner, is going to be in that right lane, totally. And if there's another vehicle there, you will be having an accident. The same thing going too far to the left on the other side. So anyway, just little things like that. Blinkers, looking down the road, staying in the middle of the lane, watching your mirrors, using all the 7 mirrors, hood mirrors, door mirrors, the mirror above the door on the passenger side. Always being alert. You know, I really don't use the radio in my truck. I listen to podcasts, but I kind of have them on, you know, really low so I can hear my surroundings, what's going around with my surroundings. Believe it or not, you can hear a lot too. So things like that. But folks, I'm out. Until the next video, BigH Trucking. Have a great day, great weekend. Stay safe.